Hey everyone, this is Sharon at Therapy Birds and a People Masterpiece. We are trying something new this time because Facebook is not letting me keep my lives and I don't have a place to store them at this point, so I don't want to lose them. So anyway, we're going to do a couple reels today. One of them is going to be a reel about... Thank you, Macho. One of the reels is going to be about... cleaning the kennel and the rotation of the, well, it's not going to be a reel, it's going to be a video because it's quite long. You can see the full length on video on YouTube, but there's going to be a short version with no audio. That's kind of what Facebook is forcing me to do again. So I usually post 2 of them. Please watch the one that's mine, which is the no audio. Then I'll post another one with music to it. So that one I don't get paid. I don't get paid very much either way. But if you're gonna watch it, watch that one. That's all I have to say. So watch the one that watch. Sorry, I'm trying to turn this heater on because it's getting cold in here, and I don't know what I'm doing. Why are you doing that? This is weird. Alright, well, I'm not going to turn it on, I guess. I don't know what it's doing. Anyway, that's going to be one reel. And then the other one is going to be a reel about, well, that's video, basically. There's no rat in here. So you need to stop screaming, please. They already had breakfast and everything. They're running around. They don't like to share their space with each other. So Sassy's the top, which you can't see, because I just turned the light off. Sassy's the top. There are people. This is my new trick. Faith's coming in. She's going to come in. Hawk Boy's coming in too. No throwing. Sass, you're doing so good. Hawk Boy wanted to see you. So Sass has got the top. Honey Boo Moo Moo got this little area here. Macho and Luna's over there in the corner. See? Now they're supposed to be up here on these pedestals right here, instead of on the floor, because that way Honey Boo Moo has more room and they're not stuck in a corner right there. Alright, Macho is being a brat. Stay up. There you go. Is that what you wanted? You're not going in your house. Do you want me to open the door? Okay. They want to go in their room. I know. So was Macho being mean to you? He was. There. I opened the door. Do you want me to leave it open or shut it? Momo, do you want me to shut the door or you want to leave it open? Well, I'm coming out. I'm not going to argue. He doesn't want me to shut it, that's for sure. If he wanted me to shut it, he would go in there. But he's not. He just wants Honey to go in there so he can keep Honey safe. Because Macho's mean. Weirdos. Anyway, I gotta keep a track of my time. I got 10 minutes left. I'm only allowed 15 minutes of my lives. These are considered lives in my mind because I don't edit them. I just literally just make them and post them. We haven't had a very flight time with the baby Loves, which is my quail. They're Cornix quail. They're a special breed of Caledon, which is a Caledon, which means that they only lay blue eggs. And so as you can see, comparable to, that's gravel by the way. So these are Caledon quail eggs. I'm sorry about the dirtiness of them. And these are Aisha's eggs, which is my bantam. So those are tiny. These would be considered a small, extra small chicken egg. And these are quail. 3 quail eggs equal one of the regular egg. But my bantam's probably two quail eggs. We're having them we have them on video right now. So I just checked them and candled them. I know that's not I don't normally do that, but the lid was literally cracked, and I don't know when it got cracked. Not cracked in the sense of cracked, but it was not sealed, and so there was like lots of air coming through the bottom. So I just want to make sure they're all right. So I checked them. It looks like out of the 10 that are in there, that looks like 3 are not. I can't tell with one completely because I can't see through that one, and then the other 2 don't look good. And the rest are still are in the air sacs. So that just generally means when they're in the air sac like that, that they're about to hatch. So those are gonna hatch today, probably, or tomorrow. I can actually hear them. If we listen, we can hear them talking in there. Usually that's another reason why my birds get a little bit anxious. I move this camera cord because this camera cord isn't like literally gonna get tripped over by Face. You can't come over here. But everybody can hear the birds. Face is on high alert. Everybody's on high alert. When they are born, they're going to go from here to the nursery, which is over there, and which my little chicks are in there right now. And then I've got a net, which is right here, that goes over my whole entire bed, and that allows me to be able to have them in here safely with me. So usually during the mornings, my breaks, I'll take them out and bring them out here. I also have them ready with my little pouch. So I got my little papoose. Face is trying to get the rats. I have my little papoose, and I have my little heating pads, which are right here. Heat packs. I have those. And then I'm going to have something in here to hold it open because I don't want to smother them or crush them or anyway. So I'll have something like a little, more likely something like this. This will probably work. I have to cut it down to size. But that's a perfect width as far as that, and it's pretty long. So normally boxes that width I don't get boxes like that very often. But anyway, I'll cut it to size so that it's pulled out. Put the heating pads in there. And then they'll sit with me and go to work with me and all that stuff. So that's what they're going to do. That's kind of my plan. So they'll be in my bed, or in here, or in the nursery. Now my third plan is that I'm going to have one of my teenagers, teenagers, adults, girls, be an au pair for them. And we'll try that out as well. So those 3 ways that we're going to integrate these quail into our lives. Hi, little bit. Mom's got to go to work soon. I go to start at 6:30. Are you going to tear that box up, Miss Ishboo? Faithy brought the box into, well, technically it was in there, but she tore that box up. And the birds like to tear it up too. We leave it in there as long as she wants to have it in there. But there's a rat coming trying to get in our room. I get my mop. I got this mop. I'm not using it as a mop at this point. I'm using it with these rats. Now we do have the pest people coming in, and now that seems like now they're just like worse. And this is too awkward for me to use. I can't make any noise. See, I'll wake up the residents. And that's not good. They're in that corner over there that she can't get to. Anyway, that's the saga of the rats right now. We don't have any clue of when that's going to be resolved. Like I said, I think they're a little bit frantic right now because the poison that they're giving out in Portland right now is basically makes them not be able to digest. It takes a protein out of their system so they can't digest food, basically. So they feel like they're ravenously hungry, and yeah, they're getting really hungry. Yeah, we're not happy about it. But anyway, we're going to go on with our lives because we can't just stop our lives for something that we can't control. This has been an ongoing issue since we moved here. And it's just, yeah. Generally, I don't have an issue with this because of her. She's not going to let anything come in this room. These are my these eggs don't do well. I need at least 7 babies that make it. And we're down to 7 eggs, and that makes me nervous. Because usually some of them won't make it past babyhood. And so I have a batch of eggs that are going to go in just at my backup. I'm looking for this, by the way. I'm walking back and forth looking for toilet paper. I know there's rats here, Luna. You're not helping Mama making that noise, Luna. Please stop talking, Luna. Please, and thank you, Luna. We know. We're working on it. I know there's a rat. All the boys are telling me there's a rat. Luna, please stop talking. People are trying to sleep. We're going to be quiet time. Otherwise, you're going to all go in the kennel together. If you're that scared and you can't handle it, we're all going in the kennel together. That's what Faith said. Do it, Mom. Do it now. You want Mama to put them all in the kennel together? The reason why she likes that is because she can walk in the bird room and have the door open and be able to chase the rats, because what they're doing is there's certain places that she can't have access to. Not because I don't want her to have access, it's because I don't want them out. And I got to go to work in a minute. And this is why they stay kind of active until like sunrise, and then they start winding down at that point. And so from 5 o'clock, from 6:30 to 7:30 to 7, it's not that long, but it's still time. I know. I said, soy babies. My girls are awesome, though. They'll literally line up along here, the wall, and that way their presence is somewhat of a barrier for the babies. So, but that's why the chicks had to go back, because I can't go to work with them with this kind of activity. I'm not worried about any of the big girls. I'm not worried about the boys. Half of my birds can fly. The only one that can't fly is Liz. And all the rest of them can fly. Liz and the Silky boys can't fly. So all my other birds are flyers. So they can get away pretty easily. Liz is very good at defending herself, so she'll get in a place where she needs to be, or she'll just make sure that she's got Faith in her sights at all times. Can't have the chicks out just because it's just not safe right now. I'm hoping that when this poison dies off, we have less activity, we can go back to normal behavior. So anyway, the chicks are in there. They will stay in there until lunchtime, or until it dies down. Like I said, that usually happens around sunrise. Sunrise around 7 o'clock. So we don't have that really long to go. Though the quails have been fed and everything, they right now I don't change out the boys until lunchtime or dinner time, depending on if there's an emergency. We can always default to dinner. They get changed out every 24 hours. The breeder group, they're only one in a whole bachelor pad, so they don't need it. If I check on them and obviously they need it, I'll change them out. But generally they get changed out every 24 hours. They're on this new feed. I'm liking it. I don't like it when my birds are they act like they're starving. I don't know how to say it any other way. They're frantically starving with the feeds that I had before. I was actually adding stuff to the feeds just because they were just so frantically hungry all the time. And so, with recommendation from several different breeders and a nutritionist, we're going to this brand. I finally was able to find it. It was not easy for me. It's not available. Um, uh, it's not available a lot of different places that you would think it would be available. So it's not. So it was really difficult for me to find it. So anyway, I have found it. I ordered two. So another one is coming on Tuesday of next week. So I'll have that. Then I'll have to get a container to put them in because at this point the rats are not going to leave us alone. So just to convince somebody to, because I can't order a metal garbage can, which is what I want. I can't order it. They just won't deliver it. And so I have to go get it. I've asked people to go get it for me, and they gave me the people are nice. And I'm not saying it in a bad way, but people are nice, and I'm past my time. Bye.